Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. What time is it here? Oh, exactly 6 o'clock Monday morning. Here in Hawaii. I know most of the world is already up and working, and then part of the world's getting ready to go to bed, but it's morning for me, so I have coffee, and I drink coffee for a second. I can't write an original thing, so it seems. I was messing around on my trusty 7-string and trying out some new neural DSP sounds, and you know, I wanted to write just another track, not the guitar backing track stuff that I've done in the past on this channel. Just wanted to write. And I ran into this really odd problem that I've never had before. And it's because of I'm not going to pin it on this channel's experience, but in here as a creator of music and stuff like that, I started playing, and I go, well, that sounds like Gojira. Well, that sounds like Meshuggah. Oh, that sounds like Tool. And I just realized that as I was just noodling around and playing around and maybe, just writing a quick drum part or something and just kind of chug into it and stuff, I was like, oh my God, nothing that I'm doing feels original anymore. And I know we all get influenced, whatever it is we do in life. If it's creative, something creative, if you have to think and build something for somebody, it could be anything. It could be ceramics, it could be architect, it could be whatever. Anything that you use in the creative world, you've got to pull from influences. And this metal journey for me has been so influential, but now I feel like because of the nature of my work as a composer, in a dying art form, actually tremendously fast dying art form, which is library composition. A lot of it has to do with changes in time, and yes, AI. Oh, did I just say it? I did. But it's happening, and I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. You can't dig a hole in water. It's going down. There's something about the sound of a great crunchy metal guitar tone for me that keeps pulling me back to picking up the guitar and trying to dig into some good chord changes and stuff. And then I realized something very important, that the blessing is this channel has brought me great influences, and it also brought me to a place where I had to say, you know what, it's okay to honor some of these influences. If this sounds like this, if this sounds like this, if it sounds like contortionist, if it sounds like whatever, because it is kind of an amalgamation, if you would, of not only being influenced by a lot of these heavy metal musicians and artists and stuff like that, but my own likes, if you would, as a composer. If you listen to a composer long enough, you can kind of pull pieces out of their work and recognize it. It's like Danny Elfman. You can almost in an instant recognize a Danny Elfman piece of work, almost, not all of it, because of his particular style, how he likes to do things. My stuff is a lot of kind of that. Every time I turn around, even if I do some, what I would consider some gnarly, chuggy, riffy stuff, I always somehow want to put in this kind of pad in the background to make it ethereal. And this was way before the trend of what it is now, ageism, as I throw that down. But I always did that in the past, and I find myself now when I do it, I go, I've already written that. I've already written this. I've already done that. I've already done that. So I put my little Music Man 7-string down for a second, and I'm going to pull back up, and maybe I'll come up with something in the next few weeks and stuff. Obviously not as a singer, and I'm not much of a lead guitar player, but more of an emotional, moody metal masterpiece. I don't know. I'm sorry. I was just doing M's, right? Emotional, moody metal masterpiece. I don't know. This was just a morning rant. If you're still here, it's because all the other news in the world is full of shit. It's dark, it's heavy. You laughed, you have a cup of coffee with me. We talked for a second about some music. I'm just riffing this morning, and I just want to say, this channel's completely influenced the hell out of me, almost out of my creativity, but I shall pull up, come up with something cool. Maybe the trick is, just before I put the guitar down, I started just playing just some open chords, letting them ring out, and not worry about being so chuggy and so riffy and stuff. I go, wait a second. I'm coming at this the wrong way. So, I don't know. Should I write something supremely as heavy, chuggy, riffy as I possibly can so that I can get into that riff salad discussion? In my head, not outbound. I can't, and I won't, and I don't even try to, quote unquote, write in the same circle psycho-creatively as some of these geniuses out there in the metal world. Or do I write something big, fat, and like Devin Townsend? Is it Devin? Yeah, Devin Townsend style kind of stuff, and just let it ring. Let it ring, I tell you. You guys have a great, great week. I got grounds in my coffee. All right, guys, take care. All right.